Hi, my name is Divesh Srivastav. How are you guys doing? I know we are connected on social media since a very long time now. Today I wanted to share my story with you. So here it goes. Since childhood, I always had this genuine urge to help people. I remember when I was little, I saw my grandparents and my parents helping people with all their heart. And this was one thing I always wanted to do, helping people. But as I grew up, life took over and I became an engineer. Yes, an engineer. I had a very successful corporate career. I started earning more than I could spend. I got an opportunity to travel across my country for my work and it was fun. I worked with some of the top companies of the world. I had this privilege to work with world-class clients like Tata Power, L&T, NTPC, BHEL, Punch Lloyd, etc., etc. I was a huge success for my family and the society. Life was awesome in every way. But deep inside, I wanted to be more. I was not fulfilled. The job was getting way too much mechanical for me. It started drowning upon me. I started missing my childhood aspirations. I started missing helping people out. So I took a bold step, a really bold step. I quit my job for the preparation of civil services examination because at that time I thought being a civil servant would help me enable to help people. Though I don't recommend you guys to take this one. You must take only calculated risks in your life. Anyways, I gave 4 precious years of my life for the preparation, but I failed. Now, why I failed is another story, but I was shattered completely. You see, I wanted to help people, but here I was, completely helpless myself, completely helpless, completely lost. Now, imagine giving 4 years of your life to something and failing at it. I was left with no self confidence. I started doubting myself. I used to cry all night. I became really fearful about my future. I completely lost direction in my life. It was this time I started to create self-destructive habits. I became the greatest procrastinator I know. Really. I used to sleep for 16 hours a day. I became a social media addict. I started to consume unhealthy food. I became obese. I gained 97 kgs of weight. I was never fat, this much fat in my whole life. I started to get anxiety attacks. My relationships were on haywire. I used to think all day long without taking any action. I wanted to get out of it. So I joined a job. But you know what? I was fired. I was fired. Things were getting worse day by day. I was stuck badly. The tipping point came when all of this started to take toll on my physical and my mental health. I was diagnosed with clinical depression. I was diagnosed with some other serious diseases. Now I knew I needed to work on myself with immediate effect or I'll die soon. I was getting near to death. So I made this decision to take action. I started to go for morning walks. I started to join gym. I started swimming. I learned and practiced yoga. I was doing everything to move my body. I read a lot of books, attended a lot of personal development seminars, went to various business summits, attended TED Talks. I did everything under my power to come out of it. In one such Women Entrepreneurship Awards, I got an opportunity to interact with some really powerful businesswomen. I got an opportunity to listen to them, I discovered that most of them were self made. They all had started from scratch after facing some really serious challenges in their lives and have come up. The stories inspired me. One thing I noticed is that they all had mentors. I was committed to change now. I knew I did not have to take this journey alone. I joined many paid mentorship programs to transform myself from the best mentors of the world. I spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees. I know it sounds really sad, but yeah, I did. But you know what? To my surprise, it helped immensely. I was able to work and change the very roots that were keeping me stuck for so long. These were my mindset, my fears, my limited beliefs, my habits, my self image, my identity. Everything changed. I not only started to see drastic change in my health, I lost 24 kgs of weight and relationships, but I also started to see significant changes in my financial life as well. I was able to set up a successful business with my husband from the very scratch and grow it to 10x speed in just 10 months. I truly became unstoppable. It was during this inner journey towards myself I discovered my true purpose. I instinctively started to record my journey on social media. To my surprise, people started appreciating me. They started approaching me. They called me and they discussed about their lives. They told me that the challenges that they were facing and that they wanted to come out of it. It was then I realized that many people are stuck like me in their lives and are unable to move forward. They had almost given up. And it really broke my heart. It did. I was genuinely concerned for them. And I really wanted to help them. So I realized that working on mindset of people is one of the best services that you can do to a human being. That's when I decided to start my journey as a coach. I remember my first talk was for a leadership program for Navjyoti Foundation, which was established by Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first women IPS officer in India. She had been my role model since my preparation times. Now, from trying to become an IS or IFS officer to being invited to give a talk in the NGO set up by my role model Kiran Bedi, life had come a full circle for me. It was as if it was a sign from universe that I was on the right track. All I needed was to keep going. And there's no stopping since then. I love what I do. I meet people, I travel, I learn, I earn. I enjoy my life. I have got an opportunity to train thousands of people from corporates, businesses, NGOs, and colleges, and from every other aspect of life. Now I'm on a mission to help 1 lakh people to get unstuck, move forward, and reclaim their unlimited inner power. Always remember, guys, you can create your own destiny. No matter what happens in your life, you can always get up and win. Guys, trust me, if I can do it, so can you.